go live or not. Oh, it's only a 10-second countdown now. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's us. We're back. Maybe. Who knows? It's up to you, though. What's up, guys?
Hey. It's nice to see you.
Yeah.
Hey.
This feels weird to be live again.
I don't even know what we're doing here. This is crazy.
I don't know either. I had this brainiac idea the other night. Hey, let's get together on a Friday night and hang out like we used to do. And then you guys said, okay. I was like, oh, shit. They said yes. What do we do now?
I definitely like it.
I did put the caveat down that we could play Fortnite afterwards. I will say that.
Yeah, Ryan did throw that out there. That that's a have to happen after we get done. So
I even made sure Charles updated the game before this stream so that we didn't have any hiccup afterwards. Like, it's updated, right? It'll take an hour and a half.
Yeah, you're like, Charles. It's a small update. The last time this happened, and it was like an hour and a half till mine updated. I'm like, mine's usually the quickest of, I think, all three of ours. And it took an hour. I'm like, I hadn't played in like 6 months, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, you had a lot of updates.
Yeah, I had to catch
you have a lot of machines in your garage. You do sometimes need to give the Xbox some love and attention too.
I do have a lot of machines in my garage. 2 out of the 3 of them are working right now. I've got 2 of the children humming away in the background.
Well, I just checked my side drawer there for my little bottles of Fireball, but I don't see any, so I'm gonna have to figure out where those went.
Oh man, I know mine are in the freezer in the house. I know where mine are.
Yeah. Speaking to Blaze on Fortnite the other day, he said he's still not had Fireball to this day. Oh look,
there you go.
Nice. I mean, never fear. I can make this. I can make this work.
Milky, you are cheating on Wyatt and I. What the fuck? JD, I don't want to burst your bubble, but I've been with these guys for years. This is before you even knew me.
Going way back.
But yeah, so it's not really cheating if it's going back to an ex, like kind of the same thing.
This is the way back crew for sure. Yeah.
This is the horseman bitch that never bites back. Like, we never disappear. We're always. You can't kill a horse, can you? You shoot it in the leg and it's there.
Yeah, you just shoot it again. That's all you gotta do. Yeah.
But welcome in, JJ.
Hey, what's up, JJ? Hope you're doing good. Hope wrestling's going good tonight. So. No, guys, I love these lives, and I think you guys do too. And we just wanted to hang out a little bit tonight and catch up. We've all been away from YouTube and social media and collecting and all that stuff. So life. Man.
Yeah, life has happened, and it's happened fast.
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
A weird topic, because there was no transition for this, but somebody pointed out that, and I think we're probably all, I don't know, Milky, but I'm old enough to remember vividly Y2K.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Vividly.
Yeah.
That was 26 years ago.
Oh, God, I'm like, Lord.
I mean, I feel like that was recently. That's how fast all this time goes.
That was, I can remember where I was when Y2K hit, or when it turned.
When it turned.
Yeah, I can remember exactly where I was when the time clock changed.
The bunker in the Southwest Missouri or Southeast Missouri.
No, I was actually in Fox Lake, Illinois, at my girlfriend's house. Her dad ran a hospital up there, and with all their systems,
oh yeah,
he had to be at the hospital just in case something happened at midnight.
Oh yeah.
So we were told we were staying at the house because we had to be there for her little brother, who was just a few years younger than us.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I remember we were told, they were talking about planes were going to fall out of the sky.
Oh yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, computers will just shut down. The world will end.
Yep.
Yeah. 2000, I was what, 12?
Yeah, I was going to say you were young, much younger.
Yeah. So I don't remember vividly where I was, what I was doing, but yeah, I remember it though. I remember we had this stupid dancing Teddy in the stores. It would be like celebrations. It would sing the celebration song, and it was on every advert, every television screen, all the time. And we all got one for Christmas, and it was annoying. And then we never saw it again after that because it was just that one promotional thing for celebrating the 2000, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all partying like it's 1999, long for that full year before that.
Exactly. Thank you, Prince. But, yeah. That was Prince, right?
Yeah.
26 years later, I'm here on YouTube drinking a beer with two Americans. Never have thought that 25 years ago.
Who knew?
Yeah. I mean, YouTube wasn't even out yet, right? In 2000?
That's a great question.
I don't
I think
remember.
it was 2005, I believe.
Yeah. I'm thinking. What's up, Kenny Bird?
And it was the guy that went to the zoo. I believe I could be completely wrong, but I think
founded on February 14, 2005, and launched in May of 2000.
Yeah, the first ever YouTube video was the founder of YouTube, and he was at the zoo. And it was just some pictures of some animals at the zoo, and that was the first ever YouTube video.
First video uploaded April 23rd, 2005, titled "Me at the Zoo."
Guys, subscribe to me. Ryan
Jeez,
Mills.
you know things, man.
I do know some things. It's not just all dragons and incest. Like,
Well,
I do know some things.
What's up, Kenneth Bird? This is a
You
name
know
I haven't
about
seen in
Drake.
a hot minute.
Love to see Kenneth in the chat.
Yes. Glad you're doing okay, Ken. What's up, Zach? Hello. Coming
What's
on
up,
over
Zach
from
Russo?
Alliance.
What's up, Zach? Zach, J&J got some reps from the
From the Wyatt
JD and
stream.
Wyatt stream. Love it.
Yeah, SmackDown's on right now, but it was pre-recorded because it's in a different country, I believe. So it was earlier. So they're streaming it on the US side.
Now, different country. Is it our country?
I have no idea.
You're a different country.
Yeah, I have no idea. I feel like sometimes I'm not, though. It's weird. Like I live in the UK, but I live my life like I'm in the US.
You
Yeah,
live,
Except for
you
the
do.
weather. Except for the weather.
Yeah.
you live U.S. hours for sure.
Yes. You can take our heat. We're ready to have it back next week. I'll ship it to you. You can have it.
Facts.
I don't know why you all complain. I went to New York in July and it wasn't even hot.
It doesn't get hot until September.
Yeah,
Okay,
not
well, I
there.
was there in July.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not even hot.
No, it's supposed to be. I think the last time I looked was about noon today. It's supposed to be 98 Monday and Tuesday here. So I'm like, oh, that's gonna be nice. Super.
I think it was 102 while I was there.
Yeah, that's not hot at all, is it?
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was weird. That's what I say about the sun in Scotland is different because we don't have the humidity levels that you guys have over there. So it bakes you and it kills you. Whereas the humidity was harder to deal with in America for me than it was the sun.
How do you not have humidity? You're surrounded by an ocean.
That's what I was about to ask.
We just don't. It's weird. It's like we're in the Simpsons dome.
I love people like Arizona. It's a dry heat. Dude, it's 130 degrees.
Yeah, I've
I
been
don't
to
care if it's
Vegas.
dry or wet.
And,
Yeah,
and
I've been to
my town
Vegas
that I live in
and
is also
it's hot.
it's also like 1.6 miles above sea level and in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
So you're that high. You should be hotter because you're closer to the sun.
Yeah, but I'm short, so it counterbalances it out.
Oh. Let's say that. You got me on that
Well played.
one. 1 point for Milky. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Definitely. So, Milky, House of the Dragon is over for this season. Probably going to be 2 years till we get the next season.
It
What are
will
you
be 2
looking
years.
for? What are you looking forward to?
That's a really open-ended question. Like, could you want me to divulge completely into what I'm really looking forward to, or am I
What's
subject
coming
to
up?
spoiler free?
What's coming up?
What's coming up in House of Dragon?
That realm, yes.
What's
What's the new show coming out?
Spoilers or no spoilers?
No spoilers. What's the new show coming out?
Oh yeah, Well,
Oh,
Egg
the
and
next
Dunk-
episode that we'll get in the realm of House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones is the Night of the Seven Kingdoms season 2,
Okay.
which will be February,
Yes.
and then that will lead nothing for the rest of the year, and then we'll come back into 2028 with season 3 and final season of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and then the final season of House of the Dragon 4 months later in 2028. So 2028 is the year for Game of Thrones because it's going to be massive. And I hope that they release the movie that they're working on that's apparently going back to Aegon and his sister wives and the conquering of Westeros, the original start of the story. It's going to be a movie. I hope that they bring that out sometime in December 2028 or maybe summer 2029. They need to come up with something that rivals the Marvel blockbuster that year, and they always do November. Like, we're getting one this November. So if you think 2, maybe 3 years more time, there's going to be another Marvel movie coming out. And if Game of Thrones could come out with a movie for Aegon and the Conquest and bring that out in November time, winter is coming, for God's sake. Like, put it up against the new Marvel movie and see what happens. Put the two franchises, in my opinion, the two biggest franchises in television and TV history, put them up against each other and see what they do. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm not looking forward to it to ending because it's getting close now to the point where we're running out of stuff to do and stories to tell that are big and grandiose like House of the Dragon. Because it's been really good, but I'm also the angel on my shoulder being like, don't divulge too much into it because it really, 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 really fucking pissed me off, that final episode.
Yeah, we talked about that. The way that ended, yeah.
But by 2029, so we get through 2028, and then by 2029, George R. R. Martin will have Winds of Winter done, right?
No, George R. R. Martin will have passed away, bro. I'm waiting. Like all of these celebrity deaths that I'm sure we'll get onto. Like I sit here in fear that one day I'm going to see the one I don't want to see.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to see anybody die. Like let me get that right. Like but there is obviously George R. R. Martin's going to hit me hard because I need my story finished, motherfucker.
Well, if he does, somebody will pick it up and finish.
Or AI or somebody. But yeah, no, you've got a point. He could have finished that book by then. He's hoping. You'd think so, but no, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm looking forward to the continuing saga of Egg and Dunk. I think that first season was brilliant, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where that goes because just in I think what maybe we've seen in a trailer. There's a trailer, right?
Not sure.
I've seen, or maybe it was just the way it ended with Egg being in his role as who he is. Could potentially change that entire storyline. Or not change it, but make that whole storyline feel different. Like the fun of that first season was just them like not knowing what the hell they were doing and just figuring it out as they go.
Yeah.
And the silliness of it. So now there's going to be a lot more structure and building up of a character and all that. And I'm sure they'll keep the whimsical ways about it, but I'll be anxious to see how they play it out.
How will you both feel if they change the actor of Egg? Because they're going to have to grow him up.
I mean, I think they have to, just like they did for Rhaenyra and Allison.
You'd be okay with that? Because I love Dexter Ansel. He is such a cool actor kid. Like, he's so good.
Yeah.
It begs the question, why don't they just do what they're doing with House of Dragon and just not release season 2 for 6 years and she can grow up?
Jesus Christ, shut up.
Oh, wait, Ricky Jones. There's just been a delay in Egg and Dunk.
Right.
I'm a little bit annoyed by it because I'll admit I fell in love with the character of Egg that he portrayed. Like, he brought everything to life for me from the book. Such a cheeky little chappy. And I don't know if we're going to get the same portrayal on screen in season 2. We'll see though. But he doesn't need to be as cheeky in season 2 because he gets a bit older and he has a bit more responsibility and he does a bit more stuff. So it does need to have a bit more beef on his body, I guess. But it'll be good. It'll be interesting. As long as they don't change Dunk, I'm very happy
Yeah.
because he is fantastic.
I kind of saw the whole show as more of almost a slapstick Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
There was more joking around, and I think more people enjoyed it because of that. It was still serious.
The guy took a shit in the first episode.
Yeah.
The first episode, I thought I was watching Monty Python.
That's okay. I was trying to think of it. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the book's like, though. It's very, very humorous.
I will say that after the first episode, I was not convinced I would like it. But now going back and looking at the first episode, I should have loved it instantly because it only got better. That was a great season.
I agree.
What did Mitchie think of it?
She loved it. And it's great because it's a season that didn't really have any ties to anything. So there wasn't a lot of like guessing who is this person going to be and who's that person. I mean, there was the shocking twist of who Egg was and all that. But for the most part, it wasn't like, I don't know, like what we're going to see or what we've seen in Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon.
You weren't thinking, you were watching, you weren't thinking too hard about it.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, like, because even as far apart as House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones are, you're tying families together and who's related to who and how that's going to play out. And can this person die because then how does this person exist in the future and all the kind of breakdowns of all that. And then, I love the way that the House of Dragon ended it with a few things like, the big storylines I'm excited for, but really all I care about is what's going to happen when Aegon finds Larys. That's all I want to know. That's really it.
I'm alive!
That guy skedaddled. He was out.
Someone needs to make the meme of him saying that and coming through the door of the Shining movie in the hotel.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's a good one.
What's up, Bumpty? How you doing?
What's up, Bumpty?
Good to see you, buddy.
Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good.
Been a long time, brother.
Yeah, definitely. I really enjoyed this season of House of Dragon, but I've enjoyed it all too. So
I didn't enjoy season 3. I didn't enjoy season 2.
I've got questions, but I've asked you the one question. So at the end, Helena is making the tapestry. Now that she's no longer there, does this tapestry continue, or does it end with her?
I would expect, from a show's standpoint, they're probably going to have some intro, but I would like them to have no intro and have it as a morning port, even if it's just episode 1, have it as a flashback as to everything that happened. Maybe in the flashback, this is actually quite genius. Maybe in the flashback, we see what Helena chose, and that's how the start of the season starts. And then I would be satisfied with seeing the fall, because that's what I want to see. I want to see Helena fall because it was the choice that she'd come to make for literally 2 chapters in the book. It was such a prominent part of the story, and they did it off screen for me, and it pissed me off. And they teased it, and they even gave me a flashback of her on Dreamfire, and then never even fulfilled that either. And it's like, which kind of is a thing that's going to be happening in season 4. So I can't really divulge too much into what she's shown us in that Dragon Dream, because some of the things that she's shown us haven't come to fruition yet. They still might. But I was just annoyed that they didn't show us that she chose to jump out that window.
What did she choose, or what? That leads that question as well.
Again, yeah. Well, I don't know.
So
I only know from the perspective of the book, which is told to you from 3 different people's perspectives that were never there in the moment.
Yeah.
And one of them is always Mushroom, who is a cheeky little sexist little shit. Like, will make anything into a rude thing. So I don't know.
I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
Are we?
Very sorry.
Do we know that we saw all of the tapestry that she did? I mean, could there be more that we just haven't seen?
We saw Rhaenyra on the throne full of blood and cuts, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was the end of what she had been
That was
working
what we
on?
saw. Yeah, that was what she was
Okay.
working on. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the
Okay.
end.
But there's more things to come. There is an obvious coming to head of two major characters that need to be resolved. There's Aegon still alive.
More than two. Yeah.
Well, yeah, for me in the storyline, maybe it's just because I'm waiting for something to happen, but the two biggest characters for me
Yeah.
are
Yeah. And I'm with you on that. The other side of that is the Aegon, Rhaenyra, and
yeah,
all of that, and how
and
that's
how Mysaria is going to still find some way to figure that out.
Yeah.
I know that there's something that happens in King's Landing that she might have a help in, and then yeah, you've got the North, Cregan Stark. We didn't see anything of Cregan Stark in season 3, which kind of annoyed me. It's called House of the Dragon, and I think we got in an 8-hour plus season. I think we got less than an hour of dragon time, and it's House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
And we're coming into the very end, and they're all supposed to be dying. Like, if you're gonna tell us a story about how they die, at least give us some time with them. Like, give us some character development with them. We got that cool scene where they were fighting amongst the three of them, and Rhaenyra and Nat didn't know what the shit to do, and I felt bad for Sheepstealer, you know. But season 3 was all about turning everybody's perspectives around. So if you supported one team going out of season 2, you kind of supported a different team going out of season 3, and then that was the way that it was done purposely. Most of the people I've reached out to have like, fuck Rhaenyra. I'm like, bro, you loved her.
100%. I mean, I don't know. I didn't know two people on Earth that weren't Team Black.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I know any now that are. Like it's crazy how, and we've talked about that, no, Hugh. It's crazy how this show can make you love a character and then hate a character, and vice versa. You know, whether it's Jaime Lannister, who was the biggest piece of crap, and then by the end of it, and then almost all the way up to the end, you loved him, and then you questioned your love at the end, kind of deal. Like there's so many character story arcs like that it makes that show so great.
Yeah.
Did you feel bad for Kristen Cole in the end, or were you happy for his demise?
I don't think I had a feeling one way or the other.
Okay.
I was actually more surprised at how they just kind of phased him out of the storyline, and then his death was just kind of like, all right, we got to get this over with. And
well, it was the complete opposite to what he always wanted. He wanted a song to be told about how he fought and went out.
Yeah.
And he just got an arrow in the head and was it.
Yeah.
No song for you, Kristen Cole, you know?
Yeah. But it just seemed like they would have made a bigger deal out of it. But the way they downplayed that character and didn't see him for a long time in the series, it just made it like, okay, let's move on and find something else. The question is, how many kids did he have and with who?
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I do implore anybody, though, just my final point on Game of Thrones, I don't want to take up the whole stream. If you watch House of the Dragon and you see moments or clips that you don't really enjoy or you think were rushed, I implore you to go read those moments in the books. Because the Butcher's Ball with Kristen Cole and the Wolves of the North, in the book, that's about 7 or 8 pages. And as you read through the pages, it gets more exciting and the battle is better. And yes, the arrow does come, but it's sudden and it's shocking. And I don't know, maybe it's just a little bit better when you read through it than it just being thrown at you in a 30-second flash on the screen.
Makes sense. Let me ask you this question before we change subjects. We saw, albeit in a dream, Dreamfire this season, right?
Correct.
Dreamfire didn't match what I had envisioned. I thought Dreamfire was blue, breathed blue fire, kind of something like that.
Yeah.
Not portrayed that way in the dream.
No.
Okay. So I wasn't crazy. I wasn't off track thinking all that.
It was a crazy stylistic choice for them to take for Dreamfire, because Dreamfire is one of the most beautiful and
Right.
aged dragons of ever. Like, we've seen Dreamfire in the trailers for season 2 when he breathes fire in the chasm in the chasm underground, and it's just that one quick shot, or she, sorry, and that's it. But then they completely changed the whole style, the horns, everything about it in the vision. The vision that we saw there is portraying something else that's going to happen. It's not portraying Dreamfire, it's portraying something else. That's all I can say.
So that would be my next question is I'm assuming we're going to see Dreamfire take on a new writer and then maybe we'll see more Dreamfire in the future.
All I will say is I'm expecting to see Dreamfire. That's all I'll say.
Fair enough. I like it. Okay, that makes sense.
Because Rhaenyra's pissed everybody off, and Rhaenyra, with that speech that she had in that courtyard and told everybody that she was the prince that was promised and she was Azor Ahai and all this crazy crap that she told people, that's not going to go good for her. Everyone's just going to think she's a lunatic. Like, this woman is sprouting some nonsense about some guy that we don't even never heard of, and we're starving and we haven't got food and we haven't got anything to eat, and she doesn't care. She's standing there in a fancy gown and a fancy crown, and she's doing all this, and she doesn't care about us. That's where I expect it to be going.
Gotcha.
So you're on the right track to not like Rhaenyra right now. That's basically what I'm saying. If you're not liking Rhaenyra right now, you're doing what the show are expecting you to do and what the book is expecting you to do.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you follow the consortium, you better change your opinion and go for Aegon, because he's the guy that I like. I've always felt sorry for Aegon.
I mean, if this, so we can take some liberties. We know, based on Game of Thrones, some outcomes, and based on that, I'm anxious to see how those play out. And again, not liking Aegon to begin with, I'm glad that he is, as Milky, you say, I'm alive.
I'm alive.
I'm alive. Yes. I'm glad that he's researched as a prominent character.
Yeah.
But I hated him. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just the way the show works. It's I didn't attest my Game of Thrones YouTube channel to it just on a whim and talk about it for a couple of years. I have literally never shut up about the show for.
I mean, I wish I could go back in time and just say I was Team Green, even though I wasn't Team Green, and just to have been trolling everybody, so that now I could say I told you so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's not over yet. We're gonna get another 8 episodes, and then it's done.
Which will either be 8 of the greatest cinematic episodes we've ever seen, or it'll be one big show with a lot that happens and 7 build-ups or nothing burgers. And I know you're not happy with it, Milky, but honestly, as a guy who didn't read the books, like it's fantastic. You know, I don't have storylines to look at, and I didn't read the books, so from my perspective, it's uniquely different probably than yours.
I think that helps me not reading the books, not knowing what's coming up, or anything like that. I can enjoy it more, I think.
How do we move this thing out of the way? This is a trailer that came up on Instagram. This will be the last thing we do about Game of Thrones. Check this out.
When enough people make false promises, words stop meaning anything. Then there are no more answers.
Only better and better lies. You must have had good reason to journey this far north.
She is alive.
She is alive!
In the flames,
I'm alive!
saw the prince that was promised. But in the
Oh, look,
ashes,
Charles, look, Charles.
I
It's
found
your
a
red
queen.
woman.
The queen is the Lord's chosen.
Daenerys ran to your woman to get
Through her,
I know. I see that.
the Lord will bring upon a new dawn.
You said Marvel and Game of Thrones.
The East will remember. The West will kneel. You broke your oath.
You murdered thousands.
It doesn't wash the blood off your hands.
We must prepare for the worst.
Jon would never turn against the North.
How about Aegon Targaryen?
Hold close. Those you cherish. For the night is dark and full of terrors.
Game of Thrones, Season 9, coming never.
That's fantastic.
How cool was that?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw it today. I was like, whoa, hang on a minute. That's pretty cool. That's what I
Coming
think.
never. That's funny.
But that was AI. And some of the lines looked like they were actually the actors saying them. And I was just like, don't give me what I want and then take it away from me and tell me it's just never coming. But the advances of AI, you never know.
Yeah. I find it funny how you said about Marvel and Game of Thrones and then Red Witch is in it.
Right.
Yeah, well, it was her that I saw in it that I thought, I've got to bring that to the Pop in Missouri podcast and show Charles that his Red Woman might be in Game of Thrones.
I would have to watch Game of Thrones then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting. Petition. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Just takes Elizabeth Olsen to get into the show for Charles to watch it.
Yeah.
Fact.
I mean,
I
she
could
could.
superimpose Elizabeth Olsen over Sansa Stark's head, and the show would be amazing.
There you go.
Just my hot take. Just my hot take. Replace Sansa Stark with Elizabeth Olsen. Job done.
I'd still hate the character. I'd
Okay.
still hate the character.
Okay, off Game of Thrones. Is it football season? Is it back?
Yeah.
Is the NFL back?
Fantasy draft tomorrow night.
Nice, nice.
Did the Chiefs win their first game?
It's preseason. We don't know yet. I just found out I had the second pick overall, and I don't even know who's playing this year. I don't know anybody.
Is this the year for the Bears, Charles?
Oh
2026? Is this the Bears year?
no,
Did they make playoffs?
I think we've had quite a few injuries this year already. A couple of them, they're going to sideline some key players for a couple weeks. I don't know. I'm going to say no. I hate to say no because it's always our year, but yeah, I'll be a fan if they go 0-16 or 16-0. So it doesn't matter to me. But I don't think this is our year. I think we need one more year. That's just my pick, you know. Every time I watch the Chiefs in preseason and Justin Fields be on the field, I'd be cussing the TV. I'm like, why would you pick him up? Why?
I don't even think he's going to be our guy. That Nussmeier has been fun.
He should be number 4, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
You know, at least.
So Nussmeier is going to play, I think, 100% of the snaps in the final preseason game.
Yeah, he should.
I believe it's tonight, isn't it?
I think so, actually. Yeah, either tonight or tomorrow night.
Yeah, no, it's tonight. I know the game's tonight. I just didn't know if that was the final one of the preseason, but it is.
Because they opened the season against Seattle, I think, or something like that. No, Denver.
They're playing Seattle tonight.
They play Seattle tonight and Denver the first week.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yo, ChatGPT, I'm hanging out with Charles and Jeremy on stream on YouTube right now talking about the NFL for the 2026-2027 season. I want your prediction. Give me a outright winner of who you think is going to win it this season.
I need to pick my fantasy
I'd
team for
put
me.
my money on the Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes still gives them that edge when it matters, and Andy Reid just knows how to peak at the right time. Dark horse, Houston Texans. They built something quietly dangerous. That feels like a decent bet this season. You want me to throw out an MVP guest?
does
Sure.
that guy collect
How
Funkos
about
from
Mahomes
retirement
again?
program
If
too?
he stays healthy,
Mahomes again for MVP.
yeah,
And
hard to bet against him.
Okay, I'll check back in when the end of the season. Bye.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
See you.
Now, who did you just ask that to?
ChatGPT.
So I just asked ChatGPT who was going to win the Super Bowl this year, and it said if I had to make a pick today, it'd be the Los Angeles Rams.
Yo, dude, I'm talking to Jeremy on YouTube, and he's just asked your pal ChatGPT, the same guy you are in America, and they said it was the Rams, and you said to be the Chiefs. So, are you lying or are they lying?
I mean, it wasn't mine. It's just predictions, right? So different analysts will give different odds. You know, like some people love the Rams for a comeback narrative. Yeah,
in your
and
opinion, who's going to
see
win the
Kansas
Super
City
Bowl
as
this
a
year?
safe bet. I mean,
We're all going to ask.
are unpredictable. So yeah, neither of us are lying. It's just different opinions.
But the biggest question that I have now taken away from this conversation is that my ChatGPT isn't the same as Jeremy's ChatGPT. I thought ChatGPT was just one person.
Mine's saying Rams too.
Exactly. So ChatGPT is a technology, not just a single entity. So different streams.
Okay, that's too
different apps.
confusing. Never mind.
So, Charles, I don't know what yours says, but mine says top contenders, LA Rams, and then Buffalo Bills, Baltimore Ravens, Kansas City Chiefs.
I've got Rams, Buffalo, Baltimore, Seattle, and Kansas City.
Okay, I got Kansas. I got Seattle after Kansas City,
And the Rams are going to beat the Bills 31-27.
and the dark horse on mine is the Denver Broncos.
I don't have a dark.
The
horse.
Broncos did good last season.
Yeah, they did. The last 2 minutes of every game.
Yeah.
That's all it takes, though, right?
Tell you what, if they're putting the odds on Kansas City at 4, which actually I think Vegas is putting them far worse, it'd be worth putting a little bit of money on it.
Definitely.
Speaking of Vegas, how much is a ballpark figure for a first time visit?
To Vegas?
Yeah.
Are you going to gamble?
Would like to.
And how long would you stay?
A week?
Wow.
Weekend? Friday to Monday? I don't know. Like, I wouldn't. It wouldn't be in the casinos for 7 days, but like around the area, maybe.
I'm going to say
How much would you gamble per day? Would you set yourself a limit, like $1,000 a day, or less?
no. I wouldn't go with that kind of limit, but I would say, I mean, in general, you're gonna spend probably $2,000 in lodging, airfare, all that kind of stuff. Maybe less, $1,500. And then it's really the gambling, and now everything's not free like it used to be. So you have to pay for food and drinks and
Oh, really?
all that. So if you're going to drink a lot, you're going to eat a lot. Those prices are pretty high inflated in Vegas. So there's another few $100 in food. I mean, and then your gambling budget. So I'm going to say for a weekend, $2,000 for a weekend, not including gambling.
Okay, I was thinking 5 to 6, including gambling.
And then you'd take that to gamble and have a really, really
Interesting.
crazy time. Because, I mean, it depends also if you go to clubs or if you go to, to me, it's you go tour the strip, you check out the sites, you look at watch the fountains, you go maybe check out the Hoover Dam for whatever reason. You're close enough to drive to a couple of other scenic areas. And then you gamble. That's all there is to do in Vegas. Gamble.
Well, I watch a lot of YouTube videos of all the slots and stuff, so I'd just be all bit, oh, look, this is cool. Playing Buffalo Bills.
But I mean, it's like I watch Vegas Matt. I don't know if you've heard of him. But so I watch a Vegas Matt, and that's a totally unrealistic. I mean, it's realistic for them, but not my budget.
No.
Yeah, of course.
I'm a dollar spin guy, not a $50 spin guy or $5,000 spin guy.
Yeah.
But they're hella fun to watch. So I could gamble on, a few $100s to $500 a day max. But again, that's hoping, you could gamble on $10 and double it, and next thing, hit a bonus, get $300-400 and gamble on that all day and be out nothing that you brought.
What do you do? Do you like plan the evening around like going for a meal at 9 o'clock and you've got like a 2-hour gap where you can go gamble, knowing that you've got 2 hours and then you can go for a meal? Or you can go gambling, lose it all in 10 minutes and then got nothing to do for the rest of the day.
In Vegas, I've never had a schedule in Vegas. You wake up, it's dark outside because you've slept all day. And you wake up, it's dark outside, and you just get down to the strip or downtown, wherever you're going to go, and you just, whatever happens, because everything's together. Whether you eat, drink, gamble, it's all in the same location.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to go downtown. There's a restaurant in the El Cortez called Hot Nudes, and it's a noodle bar. It's called Hot Nudes, and I just want to try it. I just think it sounds funny. But I don't know. It depends on what season you go as well, because different times of the year it's going to be more expensive.
I would like to enter a poker tournament whilst I was in Vegas.
So if you wanted to get in like World Series of Poker tournament, not necessarily the big one, because the big one I think is still $10,000 to enter.
Yeah.
But there's a ton of the smaller ones that are $1,000, $500. You could.
I'd love to try that. That'd be an experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the main's 10,000.
Yeah. Which I've had on my bucket list. Want to do it. Don't know if I'll ever be able to choke out $10,000 to do it. That seems excessive.
Be my luck, I'd play one hand.
But I would play in multiple of the smaller in hopes that I could win my way into the main event.
Yeah.
I have I work with a guy who played his way into the main event. He didn't do, I don't know how far deep he went into the main event, but
Nice.
he was there at least.
Yeah. He was at the table. That's all that counts.
Yeah. Chip in a chair, baby.
Yep. That's all you need. All you need.
Yeah. I gamble online. I just, I was just doing it earlier after work, between work and now, and I won about $900 in 20 minutes. It was crazy. It was crazy.
I can't do it at home. If I did it at home, I'd have no money left, ever. I have to make it an event. Like I have to go to the town and go into the bookies, go into the gambling shop and put a bet on, or like save up money to go to the casino. Like if I did it at home, that'd be the end of it.
Yeah, it's a bit. It could be very dangerous if you.
Because you can get slots on your phone, can't you? You can literally play slot machines on your phone.
And the social casinos that exist out there, like Chanston, Punt, and all those that they promote, you can redeem those 1-for-1. So one social coin or whatever is $1, and so like the $900 I won tonight, I can cash out and put in my bank account. But instead, I'll be an idiot and be like, "Oh, I've got $900. I can keep gambling and higher stakes and everything else." And then if I lose it all, it's like, well, I only really lost my initial investment of nothing, very little. So what difference does it make? But so it can be dumb. But at the same time, I don't have to fight the crowd. I don't have to fight to get a machine because somebody's playing the machine I want to play, and it smells like 5 people in there smoking cigars and choking me out.
Mm-hmm.
So
for me, usually I withdraw 200% of my initial deposit. So if I withdraw £10, if I get £20 in credit, I'll withdraw that, and then everything else is playable, and then I'll do the same again. Because then I've doubled my initial deposit, and I'm happy. I don't care about what I've got left because that's just play money.
Yeah, now they're putting in where you have a playthrough amount.
Wagering,
if you buy 10 and you get 20, you have to play through all 20 before you can cash out, which means you could have 100 after you play through it, or you could have 0.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We don't promote gambling on this stream. We
Hey,
are
Gamble
fully grown
responsibly.
adult men with
Yes.
responsibilities. Do not do what we do. Learn from your own mistakes.
Don't
Yeah.
gamble on NFTs. Don't gamble on Funko Pops.
Don't buy Funko Pops. No.
Don't gamble on Mexican women. Ooh, he said it.
Don't gamble online. Yeah, don't do anything that I do for sure.
Yeah.
I've been showing you all for years. Don't buy Bitcoin. Don't buy cryptocurrency. Years.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, don't do what we do. Just don't. It's not worth it. Trust me.
So, did you guys watch the GTA 6 reveal?
I did. I didn't watch all 26 minutes of
You
it.
didn't watch all 26 minutes. What
No.
did you watch?
Most people's reactions to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you think?
I think I'm just so over the hype that has been GTA 6 that at this point I don't know if I'd play it when it comes out anyway.
You're not
Yeah.
going to jump on the bandwagon. You're not going to play.
No. I mean, look, I got it. I played all of them before, loved them, played with my kid.
Five has been out for 10 years.
But it's been so long and so much drama around this release that I just don't have any interest in going down that rabbit hole.
Interesting. It's going to be everywhere. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Every streamer that you know and watch is going to abandon every game that they play right now, and they are going to play for GTA 6.
Oh, Cypher will still be
Maybe
playing.
not Nick A30.
Yeah, I was gonna say Cypher and Nick A30 will still be playing Fortnite.
Yeah, I don't think Nick A30 is going to. No.
I think Cypher will go to GTA 6 for a little
I
bit.
think he can play it.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
But it won't be his main game, yeah, because he's Fortnite through and through. But Nick,
You know,
Nick
Kurt,
30,
bro.
the poor boy's soul is going to burn in hell if he plays that game.
Oh yeah.
The Cypher's first video is going to be who's doing Rockstar? Rockstar Games. We need to talk.
Rockstar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably give it a go, but I won't be giving it a go on launch. Because for one, I'm not paying like $160 for the console.
Yeah, I'm not paying for it.
But
Yeah.
it'll come out. It'll be good when it comes out. But there's going to be full of bugs, like I guarantee it. GTA 5 has been out for 10 years, and that's got bugs to this day.
Sure.
So you can only imagine they broke Twitch. It was released on Netflix, but they broke Twitch because all the streamers were watching it live on Netflix, and all the people were flocking to Twitch to watch them watch it. So Twitch broke. It was
But
interesting.
I thought that I watched the Burnt Peanuts reaction to it, and he was like, "Wait a minute, did they just send us all the same thing they put on Netflix? Like there was nothing new or exclusive to the streamers that got it.
No,
It was all already out there." So he was pissed.
yeah. Burnt Peanut has been in my feed quite a lot recently, and he's quite funny.
He's quite funny.
I'm quite enjoying the disrespect that he's giving to Dr. Disrespect.
Yes,
It's quite
absolutely,
interesting.
absolutely.
But yeah. Speaking of gaming stuff, did you guys see the thing that Xbox brought out?
Yeah.
They brought out, coming very, very soon, if you buy a physical form of a disc, actual game from the store, you put it in your Xbox, and it will register and give you a digital version of that game to keep forever on your account for backward compatibility as well. So it's going to go back to Xbox Original, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox X, all of the new ones. PlayStation don't currently do that.
Mm-mm.
So how do I put a Xbox game disc or whatever into an Xbox X or an Xbox?
You just
There's
put
no
the disc in.
drive. There's no drive.
Some of them have a drives that you can attach via USB,
Uh.
but some of them are driveless as well. Like I have an S with a drive, but there is an S without a drive. So you have a good valid point there. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't have a drive.
I watched a video. I don't remember who it was, but I can't remember who that was. But I watched a video where somebody was talking about the nostalgia of having to go to the game store camp out overnight, wait to get a copy, the satisfaction of getting a copy and walking back past all the people still waiting in line who probably won't get a copy, and having that in your hand, physical, to save as a long term as a keepsake.
That's that.
So it's cool to think that you could still get a physical disc or something that you could hold in your hand, that put on your shelf or whatever. But ultimately, we don't need it. Everything's digital.
Yeah, it's going to give you a digital code for your own copy. But like AC pointed out on the stream the other day, that means that disc is now useless, and the secondhand market is going to be dead.
Yeah.
It's going to be dead, but it's also going to be a gold mine at the same time. Like any Xbox game now is going to go up in price, you would think, because they've got the final, one final insert, and then it's wiped off once this new update comes.
But somebody will save that original unused sealed copy for 25, 30, 40, 50 years, and it'll be worth what an old original Super Mario Brothers sealed in a case would be now. So,
Yeah. Definitely.
I won't be alive to see that through, so I'm not going to start collecting those. I can tell you that.
Yeah,
Do you think Pokemon will surpass all of us?
Yeah.
Surpass them in what way? What do you mean?
Just surpass us? Will they'll be around longer than we are?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I yeah, absolutely.
Interesting.
I have no doubt in that.
I
It might
think it
be
continues.
hologram cards, you just open your phone and it pops up, but they'll still be.
I really
Pokemon.
do hope we get to Ready Player One standards. Like, if it gets to that point, like, I don't care if I don't live through it, but I'd be cool to know that life got that way. So it was Ready Player One. It was just holograms everywhere, and you could just put a headset on and be in a completely different world.
Well, that's what I thought NFTs were going to be, and they didn't turn out that way. So I don't know. I mean, again, the part of the draw to the Pokemon card or sports trading card or whatever else is the distinguishable value between condition. So every hologram is going to be exactly the same.
Good point.
You couldn't number them. You couldn't
Exactly.
do anything like that. And then, you couldn't have a grade 10 versus a grade 8.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think the cards will be around forever, even if they do go to a digital form as well. But I'd be hard pressed to see them not still. I mean, you still can't find them in my town, and I don't know anybody that buys them, but they still are impossible to find.
So
100 years of being the
The
natural
man is
history
still
museum
there.
in New York City.
the only place I have found Pokemon cards in a store lately, and this is going to floor you, Menards.
Oh yeah,
Menards.
They've had the packs up by the register a couple times now.
interesting.
But they have a limit on 5 of them too.
Interesting.
Yeah, but that's the only place I've seen Pokemon cards. But I don't go in like GameStop or anything like that. So
I don't have
they
it. Yeah, I don't have a GameStop here anymore, but you can't find them at Target, Walmart, any of those places. But maybe you can. I don't know. I don't look as much anymore, but sometimes I like to just poke my head around and see what they got. Where I can find them we have an antique store, and there's a couple of booths that have behind glass, but they have the older stuff and they know what they have. It's super expensive.
There's a couple booths in the one store I'm in that has some vintage stuff, and they know what they have exactly price wise.
I found a box of I don't remember, it was Fusion Strike or something, a booster box sealed, and they wanted $350 for it, and I remember the market on it was $750 at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, but man, $350 is a pill to swallow if you can't flip that. So I was like, and I thought about it, and I finally was like, okay, I'm going to do this. Mitchie thought I lost my damn mind. I bought it, and I sold it an hour after I posted it online for $750 and made that full commitment, full profit.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was wild. I cannot believe it. I should have listed it for $1,000.
Yeah, you could have went down a little bit then.
Absolutely.
With that being said, reselling, Milky, have you been doing any selling, buying, anything like that?
No, I sold everything I owned for a woman, and now I don't have anything left. Today marks one month being single, by the way. So
Hey, cheers to that.
on the
Congratulations.
anniversary.
Yeah.
1 month being single. Shaver, if you're watching, you're a bitch.
Okay. Well, on that note,
But I'm good.
I did a whatnot auction for the first time, and I can't even remember how long. And I'm thinking about doing another one this weekend.
nice.
Just trying to sort back through all the rest of the kind of onesie twosies, and I still have several pops that were I guess I'd say gifted from Aussie Pop and Paul, because he was having his stuff shipped here and then we were shipping it over there, and he didn't know he had all this stuff here, and I called him and he was like, dude, just keep it all, sell it, and donate it for F Cancer. So the $209 that I made off of Whatnot the other day is all going directly to American Cancer Society, and then I still have probably 15 more to sell to raise money for that. So
Awesome.
but we'll see if we can get through them.
Yeah, definitely. Let me know when you do your next one, because I didn't get a announcement or anything. So
I found that when I stopped buying and using Whatnot, I wasn't selling or buying or doing anything. I stopped getting all notifications.
Yeah.
And then the moment that I got on there to schedule a live, all of a sudden, every person I've ever watched in the history of Whatnot started popping up. This person's going live. That person's going live. And I get notifications constantly.
we just said Whatnot. I just got one from Whatnot.
See? Said their name 3 times.
Now, I've got a box of stuff in the corner that I'm going to work through to put on Vinted. So it's just got to get back into it, I guess. It's like any algorithm. If you go on there and post daily, then you get sales. If you just post a load of stuff and then forget about it for 3 weeks, you don't even get views. You don't get anything.
Yeah.
But I have got a new controller coming. I bought some new like paddles and switches and stuff for. I've got the Elite Series 2 coming because my Elite Series 1 is like peeling away. The grips aren't on there anymore, and yeah, this has lasted me 7.5 years.
Nice.
It's been a beast, and I found a website that you can take this to a local store where I live and pay $25, and they will repair it for $25. And I'm like, I might even just do that and then just like shelf it and retire the controller and just leave it there because it's got me, through so much. And I got a new one coming, which I got for $40, and it's an Elite Series 2, which apparently is way better. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But I got these for like $7 off this website, and they're pretty cool.
Yep.
Loads of
my controller has wicked stick drift, so I bought a new one.
That's why I had to get a new one as well, because it's a stick drift.
And I hate the new one, so I just keep playing with the stick drift one.
I know, I can't. It's getting to me. It's doing my head in.
Yeah.
Especially in Fortnite when I'm actually enjoying playing the game. When I'm trying to shoot and my shot's always going up. I have to now take into account for my stick drift whilst I shoot, and it's just something you shouldn't have to deal with in the game.
Well, then once you do adjust for it, and then you get a new controller, you got to relearn it all over.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is one thing I bought.
I just don't shoot enough in Fortnite that I don't have to worry about it. So.
This is the new one I got, but you have to damn near push it all the way forward for the action to kick in. So, and you can't adjust it to the dead spot to eliminate it. So it's impossible to use. It just sucks.
What I did was I put high thumbsticks on. Look how high my thumbsticks are.
Yeah.
That eliminated it quite a bit, but now my aim is screwed because I play on high thumbsticks, and going down to lower ones, it's like, damn, what am I going to do now?
Yeah.
So yeah. So guys, us short guys make up for it in
I mean, my favorite controller has always been the cheap corded controller from Walmart or Target or whatever.
Nothing was better than the original Xbox, the chunky big black thing.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Yeah, that was so good. Yeah.
It fit my hands really well.
And the reason that I like the corded one is because it has the buttons on the back. So I can set those without paying for a scuff controller or something crazy.
Well, you do know the Microsoft, that is PC compatible too.
Yeah, I use it through the PC.
Yeah, so you could get the Elite series,
Oh yeah.
and that has the 4 buttons on the back too.
I just don't ever want to pay more than $25 for a controller.
Okay, fair enough. Are you one of the guys that will throw it across the room when you rage?
No, no. Those days are well behind me.
Okay.
I'm
Just
not
plastic
gonna
the whole
say-
new wall and it's stuck it
I'm
in the
not
wall.
going to say I haven't banged a desk, but I definitely am not throwing my controller or punching my monitor or throwing my chair.
Yeah, no. It's too much. It's too expensive to replace that stuff. Jeez.
Right. Right.
No. Definitely. So, yeah, I know Vinted here is in America, and a lot of people are starting to use it, and they're having a lot of issues with it. Their AI is catching stuff that's not like restricted, but they're banning them. I know a couple of resellers have been banned from Vinted for selling restricted products, and it's a bag. You know, it's a camouflage bag. It's nothing more. But, so,
Interesting.
we'll see how that goes. And they're not charging people yet to use it. So it's like someone said today on Facebook, you can't run on that a business on that for too long before you have to start charging.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
just added in a Vinted fee to every order at the minute, and it's $1.29 in every order. And that wasn't there for 6 months ago. Now in every order it's $1.29, and then the minimum postage is $2.29. But they're offering 100% off postage on some tech items. Like if you buy a camera, you get free postage. You have to send it to the lockers. The UK have just done a widespread thing of these Amazon lockers and these in-post lockers around everywhere, and they're 24/7. And you don't need to go into a store to get your package or anything. Like you just drive up, scan the QR code, and it opens up a door on this locker, and you get your stuff out.
Gotcha.
We just
I
got
know.
only one fitted in. I've been using it this week.
Yeah. Talking about that, I'll tell you who I miss is Ricky Resells, man.
Yeah,
I used to love his videos.
yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while.
I've been out of the loop. I haven't watched really much anything. I watch a couple that are driving a Land Rover Defender around the world from the UK. They're called Jammy Gits, and they're currently in like South Africa. And they were looking at elephants and giraffes and lions in the wild, and they were just right next to their caravan and stuff. It was amazing. I watched those. I watched Life of Tom. Life of Tom is a guy in the UK who has a 110-acre farm, and he's got like a pumpkin patch, and he's got like a load of stuff going on. That's daily vlogs, Monday to Friday. But that's about it. I'm thinking about getting into the Adventure Boys because I've heard so much about that channel, and I can hold my hand up and say I've never watched a single episode of Adventure Boys ever. So I don't know if that would be a cool little series to go back and watch the start and see how it all went. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I've never watched it, and people say it's really good.
Me either. I made one sale on eBay in the last 3 weeks. So I'm just
Wow.
gonna pull all my eBay stuff off there and not even worry about
Interesting.
it. It was a pair of socks. I'm like, really? So, it's all gonna go to the flea market with me next weekend. So.
The guy I bought the controller off, I was speaking to him about Vinted because he has so much stuff on there for sale all the time. And he sent me a screenshot of his money. I don't know if this was any good. He goes, "These are my sales for this year, and I've lost 2 months in sales due to being in hospital." And it was 24,808, and that was on eBay, which is 1,077 active.
Nice.
Wow.
I don't know if that's good. That's like $30,000
Yeah.
this year. I don't know if that's good. He just showed it me, but I was like, okay, fair enough. Like, thanks for bragging. Have you sent my controller yet?
Yeah. Thanks for the brag. I'm not sure why I needed that, but okay, thanks.
He said, "These are my sales this year." He says, "I'm busy, sending 162 parcels this weekend." I'm like, right, but your website clearly says that you ship within 24 to 48 hours of purchase. It's been a week and you haven't shipped it.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
sounds like-
that's one reason I'm hum-hawing about this filament deal. About buying all this filament is they say they ship in 3 to 5 days. And I bought a case of it just to see how they ship. And they ship good. It was no damage to it or nothing. But it's just like when I need it, I need it. I don't need it in 3 weeks, you know. And putting that much money out for this stuff, it's like I need it tomorrow.
Mm.
I'm gonna call the company Monday, and if I order Monday, see if they'll ship Tuesday, so I could have it by like Saturday. So it's coming from Virginia, so it doesn't come that far. So, that, and I kind of want to be here when it gets delivered because it would be 21 boxes. So
Ooh.
And then are you going to repost that to customers, or are you just going to deliver that?
do what?
Is that the filament stuff that you're buying?
Yeah.
That you're going to keep for yourself or resell?
Both.
Both. So then, if a customer buys it, are you shipping it to customers, or are you hoping it's just more
Nope.
local?
I've got enough people local. I think I can do it. I've got. I talked to 5 people this week, last weekend and this week, that are willing to buy if I can get it cheap enough. Because anything you can buy here in town is $15 to $20 a roll, and I know I can come in under 15. So, and it's a good quality filament. I actually bought one roll, cut pieces off of it, and gave it to them to try. You know, and they loved the way it printed. So, you know, that actually helped me too. So hopefully, I don't know. It's a huge undertaking to bring that much product in and hope that it sells. So
Yeah.
But if it does, it could be a huge windfall too. It could be huge. So
If you're coming in under 15, is that you taking into account your petrol cost, your fuel cost, delivering it to people, your time, your effort?
Yeah.
Or is that you just going under to be under?
What I can buy for and get it here for, plus a little bit, I can still get it under 15. Yeah,
Okay,
for sure.
that's
Yeah.
good.
As long as the company I buy from doesn't raise their prices. Yeah. So
Yeah, I mean it's a lot of work. So, you know, getting it, storing it, selling it, all of that. So your margins should be decent.
yeah.
And if you're getting it for 14 and selling it for 15, I don't know. I mean,
No. I'm getting it for considerable less than that.
good.
You know. So in the way I look at it too, I could use it too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the business is going to buy it, and then if we sell it, it goes right back in the business. If we use it, it's a tax write-off for the business.
Yeah.
So
Plus you have product you can sell and whatever do with.
it's twofold. So.
You can promote it with the products that you make. When people go, "Oh, this is such a cool product," you say, "Well, you can buy the filament yourself. I have it for sale."
Exactly. You like that color? I can sell you a roll of that.
So what is the coolest thing in your mind that you have 3D printed?
Probably the horror Pokemon cards.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I don't think you've seen those yet.
I haven't.
You will be, trust me.
Excellent. Excellent.
They are
Yeah,
pretty
they're,
cool. I think I saw them on the live stream that you attended.
They're about
recently.
they're about this big.
Okay.
They're Pokemon cards, but they're horror character themed.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. We printed a bunch of those. We also made them like smaller than a Pokemon card. The issue is they're so detailed that when you get them that small, they're very detailed still, but they
Yep.
screw up a lot easier, so they're not as crisp and clean as I like them. So
Have you done any of those on the laser cutter with wood?
not yet.
Yeah.
No. And in fact, I had to get a new laser a couple months ago.
That
So
probably work for the smaller one better than the.
it would. It would probably work better with the laser for the smaller ones for sure. So, but yeah, I think that's the coolest thing I've made so far. I've got a customer that wants 50 sets of coasters, so 200 coasters. But the problem is, and I don't know what our issue is here. We can't seem to connect for me to give her the samples for her to show her group. I sent her pictures, but they went physical. They went physical touch. I'm gonna touch them. I'm saying I totally understand that.
Yeah.
Spending a lot of money, but like I tell her I'll be at this place from 8 to 1 and she can't make it. And then at 2 o'clock, she's like, I'm here. I'm not there anymore. You know?
Do you have any? This is going to sound random and weird, but I'm a disc golf nerd. So, do you have any disc golf leagues down there in your area that you know of?
We have a disc golf course in Rolla. I know at the Lions Club. As far as leagues, I'm sure there is. Yeah.
So there's things that are they're called bag tags, and you print off. It's basically the club logo with a number on it, and they're numbered 1 through however many. And everybody buys them as part of from the club, and then you play. And then if you have a number 5 and somebody has number 12 and they beat you, then they take your 5 and you give them your 12. And
oh, nice.
So then at the end of the year, you have a big league tournament and all of them are in play. And then when you finish the round, you have your final bag tag for the year. And then every year you buy new ones.
Oh, so, yeah. So it's something that's
see a wooden one or a 3D printed one or something like that would be kind of cool.
I like
look
that.
into that. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I know when I worked at the country club in high school, we had country club tags, which were on them, and they had the member number on them. They never had a name; it's just the member number.
Yep, just a number. Yeah.
So the same thing there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this was just cool because it was kind of your ranking system and then you would always, so like, I remember when I used to play all the time and be active in that club, I would, anytime somebody had like a top 5 number, you'd be calling them all the time going, hey, you want to play? You want to play? You want to play?
Yeah.
I mean, whether you're going to win or not, you're always challenging them. So
it always brought on that. Yeah,
it's very competitive, good competitive fire and energy.
Yeah.
So it was cool.
I'll have to look into that. Definitely.
So I bought them for our club. I created our club years ago and then passed it on. But I bought them 3 years in a row, and I would just go online and find a company that made them and buy them from them.
Nice.
But it'd be really cool to be able to do some custom work with them and put your logo or your.
Yeah, we. I don't know if I got one here or not. Yeah, we've been putting the logo on the back of everything we do now.
Nice.
Because here locally, there was someone that had purchased an army or military round, like it's back behind me. Over on the wall back there. Purchased one of those from me for $20. That's all I sell them for. Not in it to make $1 million, but I want to make a profit. And he posted up on Facebook for like $35. And then told people custom. I can do any branch of the military. I just need 2 weeks notice.
Oh.
And actually, a coworker pointed it out to me and said, "Hey, wait, you got to check this guy's listing out." I'm the only one so far. I'm the only one in the area making them.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not tuning up my own horn or anything like that. And I contacted him, and I said, "Yeah, I want a Marine Corps one. How long would it take?" And he said, "Oh, it would take 2 weeks." I said, "Okay, yeah, I want to order one of those." He literally got off that message and messaged me.
Wow.
And he said, "Do you have any Marine Corps ones? I need one for a buddy." Are they still $2? And I had to break it to him. I said, "I was just talking to you." Like he didn't catch on.
Yep.
I'm like, dude.
I'm glad you're putting your stuff on the back of them now. That makes sense.
I mean, I never liked doing that. I don't know why. And I always ask, like, this, I can't show you the front, but this organization that I'm doing these for does not want the logo on the back.
Gotcha.
And it's just their thing. They don't want it on there. I said, that's fine. That's fine. You're paying enough for them.
Yep. No, I get that. You could do that selectively based on that, or pay or charge a premium to not have it on there. Yeah. Or you could say, can I put some other kind of marking just to indicate?
Just a QR code.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Just
anything.
Yeah.
But, I mean, hell, I wouldn't. I mean, if I had a company that contacted me that was doing it for something for them and they didn't want it on there, I don't care. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I was fine with that. I'm like, that's
But
fine.
if I'm taking them to the craft show or to the whatever local, whatever, then hell
Oh, yeah.
Put my
Everything
stuff-
on my table has my marking on it. If it's on a craft show, a fair, a festival, a flea market, anything like that.
If for no other reason than for them to get in contact with you if they want more.
Yep.
It's marketing.
Exactly. Yeah, my phone number's on there. And then on my business card, I do not have my phone number, but it's got the email. And people always ask, well, what's your phone number? I said, if you want something, and I was honest with a lady one time, I said, ma'am, if you want something that bad that you need to get a hold of me, it's something with an image, right? She's like, yeah, our business logo. I said, it's easier if you just email me your business logo. I can do what I need to do to it, make it, and show it to you.
Yeah.
Rather
And
than
give,
call me
and
or
give
text
you
me 14 times and try to figure out what you want and waste a bunch of material and my time and your time.
Yeah.
Just email me your image. That's it. So
Yeah. That makes sense.
it's doing these machines is an image game. So it's, I have to have what you want.
Yep.
You can't tell me over the phone, I want, 2 balloons on the right side, 1 on the left, and one's blue, one's red. There's 3 balloons.
Right. Right.
I've had customers like that too, and it's just like, okay, So
Yeah.
I've got one customer I'm dealing with right now that I don't think I'll ever make her happy. When this project is done, we're cutting ties. We're no longer working together.
Yeah.
I will send her down the road to the next guy.
It makes me cringe thinking about all the people on like Fiverr, because they come across people like that all the time.
Oh,
They
yeah.
just want constant revisions. And by the time you're done with it, you've charged them $10
Yeah,
and you put 400 hours into this thing.
exactly.
Can't fathom.
Exactly. Yeah. I worked on a company sent me their image. I worked on it for probably 30 hours
Mm.
cleaning it up. Because when you zoom in on an SVG, there's so many extra lines.
Yep.
It took me 30 hours to take those out because if I took the wrong one out, it would delete half the image.
Oh yeah.
I would have to like zoom in more and figure out where it was connected and snip that. And
Is it possible to upload that image into AI and say create it in this size and get it back without that?
I'm sure it is, but they sent me what they did was they sent me a PNG, and then I had to convert it to an SVG, and
Yeah.
I think that's when it did it.
Yeah.
Because
Because I do marketing stuff for my company, and when I put the logo in originally and I made it larger, it distorts the image, and then I put it into AI and said, do X, Y, and Z, and then it spit it back to me, and I was able to use that image, and it was clean.
I'll have to try that next
Yeah,
image I get.
You
Yeah,
might give it a shot.
yeah, I'll have to try that. But yeah,
Hell, if you save 2 hours when you're talking about 30, that's a lot.
I had about 30 hours into it, just sitting out here messing with it and getting frustrated. And, we ended up making the product, and I met up with them, gave them one, and they didn't like it.
Ugh,
They're like, well, it's kind of fuzzy. I'm like, that's the best I can do.
ugh.
I said, you've seen my other work. The stuff comes out clear as day on these coasters. Your image just for some reason will not work.
Wow.
I said, I mean, it works, but you don't like it. Well, I think we're going to go a different route. I said, okay, thanks. And I just,
Yeah.
like, whatever.
Yeah.
That's a week's worth of work for nothing now. So
Hmm.
it is what it is. Then I get one that takes me 5 minutes and we sell 100 of them. So
Yeah.
Maybe work in a consulting fee. You work on people's work.
I'm not good enough with programs yet for that.
Yeah, I think you should give the AI part a shot, because I think that'll be a game changer. Yeah.
I'll have to try. I've never thought about that. I've always just converted them and then went in and physically cleaned them.
Yeah.
And I know there's other programs out there and stuff, and I don't know. I'm old school. I want to do it. I want to do it by hand, but I got machines doing it. It makes no sense. But
Yeah.
I want to be hands on with everything I make.
So I have again with the promotional stuff. We don't really have a marketing department at the office that I'm in, and so I'll make up promotional flyers for various products that we sell. And forever, I would use Canva and build these things out, and manipulate them and do this and do that, whatever. And then I'd like it, but it's never really awesome. And then I started taking the idea and just putting the products into AI and saying create, just like thumbnails or anything else, and all of a sudden, boom, it spits out this flyer that I'm like, holy crap, this is like professional level quality I can give out to customers and be proud of. And so it's kind of been a game changer in my business from just a marketing standpoint.
Yeah.
The background of this stream was 10 minutes before I got here, before we went live. It was like, give me a background with Missouri, Bob and Missouri podcast, like, comment, subscribe on the right, and a boat with containers on the left. And it gave it me.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Cool.
Well, that was quick. 2-3 years ago, it would have took me 2 days to make that on Canva.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I was making all my thumbnails for the other channel on Chat GPT, just running them through there, saying, "Hey, create a thumbnail based on here's the title of the video," and it spit out an image in 5 seconds and use that as my thumbnail. And YouTube loves it.
Yeah,
they score them high. VidIQ scores them high.
You can even tell Chat, make it highly clickable, make it attention seeking, make it.
Yep.
Like
hell, I
grab
mean,
your attention.
typically it'll tell you, it'll put the image together and say, if you'd like, I can A, B, C, D, and G, and you're like, oh yeah, do that, and the next thing you know, you get this next picture. And so I've used it. I was helping somebody with a stream overlay, like a stream starting soon and be right back, and all those overlays and things for a live stream, and it was 5 minutes of time. So tell me what you want. Put it in there, send the image, and then they say, well, I like this, I hate that. You put it back in, you edit these things, and 5 minutes later you got this cool be right back screen or stream starting soon screen.
Yeah, and people on Fiverr are charging $140 for that.
Absolutely. And
For the
probably
exact
we're
process.
doing the same damn thing.
Oh, exactly. Of course they are.
Oh yeah. They're charging $140, doing it in 7 minutes, and being,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do for the rest of the hour?
I mean, it's never going to
Otherwise you did
replace
yourself.
like somebody painting a picture or art in general, but it definitely, from a standpoint of digital art and virtual art, it works.
I call it art of convenience.
Yeah.
It's art of convenience for me. Like, it's just so much easier.
Yeah, definitely.
I use AI for my needs, not allowing AI. People think that they're going to take over the world. No, we're just going to control it.
Right. But I mean, they've integrated it into everything. So now I've got, I don't even remember what it's called in my Outlook, that for work, which is my email system for work, is every day I can click the AI link and say, summarize my day's emails, and it'll tell me a brief summary of everything and remind me of shit I might have missed or need to do. That stuff has been fantastic. Or I can take my sales numbers that my team has been running for the last whatever period I pick, put them in there, and it'll give me a breakdown analysis of how everybody individually is doing and what we need to target and what we need to, like, there's a lot of ways to use it that are just absolutely game changing.
Yeah, it saves you thousands of dollars as well, not having to see financial
Oh.
advisors and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yes. And it often exposes things I just wouldn't have caught. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, oh, here's an opportunity I could go after that I would have never known. So it's been driving sales. It's been driving, our market share. It's been driving everything to grow our company. It's been pretty good.
Interesting. Yeah, I've obviously never used it for work opportunity, but using it personally is interesting. But using it for work would be even more interesting.
Yeah. I see it being used for everything now. I mean, it's like I read something the other day that was like an article or it was the forward to a book or something. And I was like, oh, this is 100% straight out of ChatGPT. Like you recognize it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm working on a book now and I'll use it for when I have writer's block and trying to think of how I want to pursue something. I'll put in what I'm trying to say and it'll spit me out some information, but it doesn't spit me out what I would print in a freaking book, right? It's gonna give me some ideas to maybe spark my thought process. But I think there are probably a lot of lazy people out there that would just be like, "Oh, I'm going to write a book." ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Write this for me.
The government in the UK, we have a system for like the payment thing. You can go onto the website and you can see all your payments and stuff, and you have to submit documents and all that kind of stuff. When you now log in, it comes up saying that they have an anti-blocker for ChatGPT because people were creating doctor's notes with ChatGPT to give to the government and then getting sick employment benefits and all this kind of stuff. And because it was all electronic, they took away the person-to-person aspect and put it all online. And yeah, so that I did notice that last time I logged in because we were required to log in once a month, otherwise you don't get paid.
Wow. If you want to do a fun experiment, go into, I'll just say ChatGPT specifically, but go into ChatGPT and type out, write me a children's book about a bunny or whatever. Just pick an animal and what the subject matter is, brushing your teeth, and it'll write you a script. And then you can take that script and say, put images to each page. And it'll do all of it for you. 100%. You have a children's book in 10 minutes.
And you people are doing it. That's the thing.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Well, that's it knows how to do it and it's spitting it out at you. Then it's learned behavior, isn't it, with AI? So so many people are doing it.
We get resumes all the time from people that are putting in for jobs. And we read them and it's like, what? You read it and you're like, oh, this person seems really good. And then you interview them and it's like, what?
Yeah,
that was completely AI. They didn't even remember what was on the paper. I purposely asked him questions about the resume just to see.
Sure. Yeah, it definitely is changing the scope of things. But I do think that in a lot of ways it's made me it hasn't necessarily made me any smarter, but it certainly has given me a resource that I can go like, I don't understand what this means. Can you explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old?
So
and it'll do that.
We had a machine a couple weeks ago that it's like a brand new thing, brand new tool that we have that gets flaggers off the road. So we probably won't get hit by a car, hopefully. And it was malfunctioning. Well, we couldn't figure out what it was trying to tell us. So I just got on ChatGPT and told them what brand it was, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
I said, how do I fix this thing? And it's like, if you take a picture of the control board, so I took a picture of the control board, and they said, no, the other one. So I took a picture of that one. And he said, now zoom into this. He circled it. And he said, now zoom in. I need to see the number on it. So I clicked, zoomed in, clicked. We messed with that thing for 45 minutes prior to that. That took about 5 minutes, and I swear to God, the machine has worked ever since.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So did my phone and AI tell it to work? Or what? Because to this day, that machine still works just fine. We haven't had another issue with it. And we use it almost every day.
Yeah, it's a little scary. It's
like the guy standing next to me is like, your phone just fixed that. I said, I don't want to admit it, but let's just go back to work.
You talk about a controversial subject for a second. Did you see that deal about they had to fire the AI robotic teacher that they hired for a middle school? No. So it was they bought an AI robot to teach a class in middle school. Oh my. And of course, human form, in the human form of like an attractive woman kind of thing, and which blows my mind. Like, why can't robots just be robots?
Yeah.
But they had to get rid of it because they found out that the same manufacturer that made that one also made adult versions for other uses.
Oh.
But I was like, you have this robot woman in whatever form that they decided was the perfect form for this robot woman,
Yeah.
teaching middle school kids. You think those boys didn't have crazy thoughts?
What do you think was going to happen? Yeah.
So it's like, just let it be Rosie from the Jetsons. Why
Yeah.
can't they just all look like that and nobody gets anything?
Although I am liking that new genre of movies that are coming out because of that scenario. Like I watched one on the plane when I was coming over from America. It was these robot woman. It was crazy interesting movie. Like, you don't know until it's like you have the switch moment. Of course, like you're watching a movie, you think she's a normal person, and then halfway through it, you find out she's actually a robot. You're like, damn, that.
Yeah, she glitches out. That's crazy. Yeah. There's a great meme of a guy, and it says it's like in 2047, and the guy uploads a photo of him standing in a crowded place with all these people behind him, and he puts it into AI and says, please remove all the people from the background of this image. And then AI takes a second and then spits it back, and the image is exactly the same. Because none of those people behind them are actually people. They're all robots.
Interesting.
It's kind of interesting.
What's up, Tats?
Long time no chat, man.
What's up, Tats?
Names from the past.
I saw the other day they had the humanoid, what they call them, the humanoid games in China or something.
Oh yeah.
It's like Olympic time trials with robots running the 100-meter dash.
Oh yeah.
Most awkward looking thing in my life.
Those guys over there are crazy. Stuff that they're coming up with because they haven't got social media. They haven't got TikTok to rot their brains, so they're coming up with robots.
Exactly.
Olympics. Like,
they're actually doing productive things instead of doom scrolling TikTok. Imagine that.
Most of them can count to 10, so we're good. So.
Huh?
Yeah. So. Well, this has been fun, gentlemen.
Okay. Mitchie just said I used ChatGPT to ask if the neighbors are in the witness protection program. They just recently moved here and they're renters and they do not talk to anybody.
It could be. Do they drive a black car?
Oh yeah, that's another thing. By the way, Charles, think about doing this. I did it yesterday because last year, on my tax returns, I didn't pay enough in, and so I owed at the end of the year. Not a lot, but I owed at the end of the year, and I wanted to make sure that this year I wasn't going to do that again. I'd rather not make any money, but also not have to pay any. And so I put my most recent pay stub into ChatGPT and said, based on Missouri and federal, whatever, what can I expect? Do I need to increase my tax payout or what? And it analyzed it, broke it down, and said exactly to the penny, what if this continues exactly the way it is, I will make back at the end of the year.
Huh.
Now I printed it and saved it because I want to see how accurate.
See how accurate it is. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was very clear because I was kind of like, because I was trying to figure out, with bonuses and with salary and what I'm paying in and et cetera, am I paying enough in taxes?
Yeah.
I don't want to get hit with $2,000 for, paying back, paying taxes at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So it was surprisingly very helpful.
Huh. I'll have to check that out. I'm always doing weird stuff with ChatGPT.
I push the boundaries as much as I can.
And I pay the extra, what is it, $8 a month or something like that.
You have to, yeah. The free version is terrible.
Yeah,
you have to pay the minimum tier, and then
you can ask it 4 questions a week or something like that.
Yeah, stupid.
I mean, like if my left wrist itches 3 times in a day, I'm Chat GPT. What does it mean if your wrist itches 3 times in a day?
You have scabies, sir. You have scabies.
Right. Go to a doctor. And
Yes.
You
Is
can
it
tell a
red
lot about
issue
somebody's life
or-
if you look at their recent ChatGPT requests. You tell a lot about somebody.
yeah, I'm looking through mine as we speak, and it's interesting.
Let's see. Oh, I did ask it if Blue Ox was a real thing yesterday.
Okay.
I asked if LED strip lights are recyclable, the rolls of them, because I have like 40 of them.
Mine is a lot of story ideas for the channel, but then I get into some really weird stuff too. I've also created restaurant menus using it.
I did ask
have
it if
things like-
Fireball has different flavors.
I have dog breed identification.
Mitchie said, tell them to ask ChatGPT this. Ask them, describe me like you're trying to warn someone about me before they meet me.
Describe me as if you're trying to warn them about me before meeting me.
Pretty accurate.
He's curious about damn near everything. You can start out talking about a diesel truck, and 20 minutes later, you'll somehow be discussing 3D printers, storage units, YouTube, foreign currency, old collectibles, football, laser engravers, and whether a banana can make you radioactive. He's a hustler in the good sense of the word. He always looking for the next project, business idea, thing to resell, thing to build, or mystery item to figure out. If you throw something around him, be prepared to explain yourself, because there's a decent chance he already knows someone who'd pay $12 for it.
Oh my God, mine is brutal. I did read yours, Mitchie.
Wow.
Do not take him into a flea market, thrift store, auction, or storage unit sale unless you've cleared your afternoon. Something that
Holy.
looks like complete junk,
It's pretty
you may
accurate.
require a 30-minute investigation.
Am I right?
This is
Am
insane.
I right?
All right, Ryan. If I had to warn you about you before they met you, I'd say, just so you know what you're getting yourself into, Ryan is not a casual person who doesn't do halfway. If he likes you, you'll know. If he's passionate about something, you'll hear about it. If he decides he's going to do something, good luck convincing him otherwise. He's stubborn as hell, occasionally overthinks absolutely everything, and has a remarkable ability to turn a simple question into a 3-hour conversation. He's also the kind of person who will say, I've got an idea, and suddenly you're involved in a YouTube channel, a podcast, a holiday, a wrestling project, or something completely unnecessary, but somehow exciting new adventure. Warning, he will talk your ear off about wrestling, Game of Thrones, YouTube, travel, and whatever else his current obsession happens to be. And yes, he will probably ask ChatGPT about it too. He's sentimental, though probably more than he'd like to admit. He gets attached to people and things, cares deeply, and sometimes thinks with his heart more than his head. He has a chance to catch up. He can be a chaotic, but can be stubborn. He can be a pain in the ass. But if you're genuinely his person, he'll probably go further than you can expect. So yeah, you've been warned. Oh, and one last thing, don't say I bet you won't, because that's basically a challenge. Very, very accurate. Mitchie, thank you for that question.
Yeah, it's so good.
I might do a video on that. That's really, really cool.
It's spot
My-
on.
One section of mine is, and you guys may appreciate this or may not, but one just small section of mine says, the biggest warning about me, don't casually say, can you help me with this? If he cares about the topic, you probably are going to get a quick answer. You're going to get a framework, a scorecard, a process, a presentation, 3 alternative approaches, and a follow-up plan.
That is new to a
so
T.
accurate. Oh my God. Yes, Mitty, I promise.
Oh man.
Oh,
Good
Mitchie, that is gold dust. That question is gold dust.
That is. That's a good question.
It's so accurate.
That's
It's really good.
disturbing. It's disturbing.
I wonder if it could analyze my friends that I've spoke to about ChatGPT in ChatGPT. That's interesting.
He says, if you enjoy polishing things up until they're excellent, you'll love working with him. If you're hoping close enough passes, you're going to have a rough day. Wow.
Oh, so bring your lunch, boys. Bring your-
Yeah, that's
That's a really cool.
That is terrifying.
God, it's silly.
Well, I don't even understand. Like, half the stuff is talking about me. I've never told it. How does it know that?
I told it.
Why is my
It'll be
microphone listening to
self-analyzing.
me?
I
It'll be
agree.
analyzing, yeah.
I agree.
You should find some other questions like that that we don't want to know the answers to.
It could be a
Yes.
cool, really cool series.
What do you think my biggest issues in relationship?
Oh,
I
no,
asked
I'm not doing
ChatGPT the question you
No
wouldn't dare to
shot.
ask.
Did you hear what she just said?
No.
Ask ChatGPT, what did you say? What are my biggest issues with relationships? I said, yeah, I'm not asking that.
No, I'd rather not know.
My biggest issues
In relationships, yes.
Why am I the problem?
I've been single for a
Has
month
it
and I
been me
haven't
all
asked it that
along?
question yet.
Has it been me all along?
Mine said Gary's got issues, so.
Yeah, I'm sure it did say I've got issues. I do have issues.
You want to talk to my chat?
I don't want to talk to
Why?
ChatGPT.
Like, in, like talking?
No,
I'm gonna tell it.
that's funny. We'll have to come up with some more of those questions to ask
Yeah,
ChatGPT
I think that could be a running thing on the Poppin' Missouri
Yeah.
podcast.
for future Pop in Missouri podcast.
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe, guys. If you're not in it now, you're in on the ground floor of the Pop in Missouri podcast. Get all over it.
Definitely.
Gonna be
It's brought to you by Mitchie.
huge.
It's going to be a great time, boys and girls.
Gonna be huge. Some people are
Huge.
saying it's the greatest.
It's going to be huge.
It's gonna be
I'm going to change the name of the pond in the front yard to Lake America.
Pond America. Lake America's already taken.
Oh, it is? Oh, Pond
Yes.
America. Sorry.
You gotta
We're
go
going to have
Pond.
Puddle America over in Scotland. Probably on the golf courses that he owns. It'll be Puddle
This is
America.
my American puddle.
Yes,
Yes, definitely.
Cool stream, boys.
good stuff. Fun time.
Definitely. I want to thank you guys for joining us. Joining me
Thank you.
tonight. It was a
Thank
lot
you
of
for
fun.
Invite for the idea.
Yeah.
I read
Dude,
my head
just-
a hole for a whole month, so thank you.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
great to spend 5 minutes with you guys, let alone an
I've
hour.
needed
and
this.
45
So
minutes.
thank you.
I miss these. I miss these nights when we got to talk and Mitchell would yell at us all the time.
I know, always from the background, you know.
Sorry.
It's all good. You know
Don't be
that.
sorry.
Oh, no.
Mine did say I like to talk a lot.
No. So, what do you got coming up, Jeremy? Anything?
Yeah, no. This, anytime you invite
That's
me.
all we've been doing.
Maybe another whatnot auction soon?
Probably another Whatnot auction soon and a whole lot of Fortnite and collecting sprites and all work and no play makes Jeremy a dull boy.
Nice, nice.
Are you serious that you've been nothing but happy playing Fortnite?
Peanut Gallery. Mitchie, what you got coming up? Well, just chiming in when in the background when nobody can see me and saying what?
But everybody knows that it's me. That's all that matters.
We love you, Mitchie.
Mitchie can play Fortnite too. I mean,
Oh,
I don't know why
I
she
can't.
doesn't.
Jeremy, go ahead and explain that.
I've seen her play Fall Guys. I mean,
I can play Fall Guys.
I tried to teach her to play Fortnite one time, and I learned a valuable lesson that I'm not a teacher.
oh
You want me to go back to my Chat GPT thing I just read you?
no, I
I'm
got
not
it.
a teacher.
It'd probably be like me trying to teach Christy how to play.
Yeah, it
It's
didn't.
not going to happen.
Yeah.
No. So, Ryan, what do you got, buddy?
I don't know. Definitely still working on my final thoughts for season 3. I was going to go back and do the episodes that I missed as individual breakdowns, but I thought there's just no point now. It's past, so I'll just collectively put all my thoughts together into one video. More like a Cypher PK Fortnite We Need to Talk kind of video. It's going to be in that kind of drama, like it's going to be HBO We Need to Talk, because I have some grievances with the channel and with what they did. Yeah, and then I've got to make a decision on what I'm going to do with the footage that I have from my trip to New York, because there's a whole drama there with all that kind of stuff, because it it involves people that don't want to be in videos, but it's like, well, it's my video and I see it as I was given permission to record in the time, and the decisions that were made after that shouldn't come into effect as to whether I can make a video or not. So I'm in catch-22 as to what to do. It's also memories of mine that I don't want to delete, but I also want to share. And it's like, I've tried to explain that there are other people in my life that are invested in my trip to America and what I did and what I got up to, and it's hard. Yeah.
I will give you a little bit of quote unquote not legal advice. If it was filmed in public, there's no right of privacy in public. So you don't have to have anybody's permission. Now, if you're in somebody's home and they say, I don't want to be on camera, don't post that. If you're out on the public streets, you're out in there's nothing anybody can do. Nothing.
Yeah, it's the United States. You can do that.
What about a almost 2-hour recording of conversations with kids in a public setting? In like 9/11 museum, for example.
No expectation of privacy in public applies to all people, not kids and adults.
Okay. I've been spending hours blurring faces and distorting voices, and
you don't have to.
Yeah.
You can, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
okay. Interesting. So yeah, basically I need to make a decision then, because yeah,
Do it.
I won't get into it.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely, because we all want to see it,
I know, yeah. I want to share it. There are so many things I want to share, but it's hard.
Yep.
Especially in your situation. I understand.
Yep. So yeah, stay tuned. I don't know. I'm not going to stop doing YouTube videos. It'll just, I don't know. I don't think I care about getting paid from YouTube. I think my YouTube channel is just more this is what I'm up to right now. This is the mood that I'm in right now. Like, if you want to follow around in my life, subscribe to the channel. You don't have to subscribe to make me make $2 on Friday. It's not about that. And if it becomes about that, I'll let you know when I disappear to Thailand and I want to try and travel solo for 2 years, and live streams and donations are going to be needed. I will wear underwear that is revealing, but I have to be YouTube safety guidelined. So like, yeah.
I think it's I think over time what my thought process has become is, and my situation is different, but I've had so many different channels. I mean, I have channels where I did the collection thing. I've done channels where I did gaming stuff. I did a channel where I did music. I've done channels with the story stuff. I've done all these different channels. And ultimately, at the end of the day, one, it helps me remember those times, because I'm only going to get older and I'm going to forget that stuff. But more importantly, someday I'm going to die. And this is going to leave a legacy for my kids to be able to go back and watch. I don't even have a recording of my father's voice. I don't have a handwriting of something he wrote. So like I can't go back to reference anything. You just have to try to hold on to that memory. And this leaves a lasting legacy for the generations to come. Kids can tell their kids, grandkids, great-grandkids, this is your great-great-grandfather. So.
Yeah, there's a video out there on my PC that is very raw and very emotional. It's one I recorded in New York City on my own. I'm going to post it, but I was always thinking about posting it on a new channel and thinking that could be the origin of a travel channel. Like, this is what this made me feel like. But then I thought, no, fuck it. I'm just going to put it on Ryan Milky channel, because so many people helped Ryan Milky get to America. So that's where it should go. But yeah.
Cool.
So stay tuned, because I'm definitely going to put content out before the end of the year about my trip to America.
Looking forward to it.
It's not my last trip. I did Like, how many years have I been fucking talking about getting to America, guys? And twice in 4 months I did it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you did.
yeah, I did it twice in 4 months.
And neither one of us saw you.
Yeah.
And neither one of you saw me, and both of you helped me, and other people helped, and couldn't have been more grateful. The second time was very much a harder time because that was like, hey, I just been paid and I just got on a flight, and I went and I did it, and that was scarier because when I got to customs, that was a scary conversation at customs the second time. They were like, "You're back so soon? What are you doing so soon? Back? What's going on?"
Oh yeah.
And they wanted more conversation and they wanted to know more, and yeah, it was interesting. But I got through. But it was fun. I got to see Reykjavik, Iceland, which was really badass. Frozen waterfalls and mist coming out the ground. It was insane. So that's all to come in the videos. Just a current relationship argument between whether they get posted or not. They're going to get posted regardless.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you, Charles? What have you got coming up?
I don't know. No, I cleaned the garage today and found a box that's been here for 3 years that I should probably open at some point. So we'll probably post that video Tuesday. So
Okay.
something I never thought I'd be opening again. So
Mitchie just asked the same question I asked you.
if it's F cancer,
Yeah, she said, "Is it an F cancer box?" You guys
I
had
think
the
I finally opened all them. I think.
I don't know. I wouldn't put it past you to have one back there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mitchie just said they're probably the Lucha sodas. Oh shit!
Yeah, I found them at Salvation Army. They were still sealed.
Right. That's cool.
No, gonna try to really do some more laser and some 3D printer stuff online on videos and stuff. We're gearing up for winter, fall season right now. We've got farmers market actually tomorrow, and then we have a event almost every weekend until Christmas. So, got to really start buckling down and getting stuff done. So, son
Nice.
comes into town next week, so taking a week off and visiting with him and hanging out. So, it'll be fun.
Very cool.
So,
Can we start a tradition, Charles?
do what?
I just had an idea. Can we start a tradition on the Pop in Missouri podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy, as our guest on the first channel, we would like you to nominate a guest that we could try to reach out to for the next episode.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
And we're going to ask that guest to then nominate somebody next time as well.
Okay. I got ideas. I was just chatting with one a second ago. I got ideas.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know.
Definitely. Well, this has been a blast, guys. It's been way too long. I always loved hanging out with everybody out there, and you guys especially, Mitchie. It brings me back to the Horseman days. I'll be totally honest with you.
Yeah.
You know,
I literally played with Danny and AC on Fortnite 2 days ago, and it felt like Horseman days again. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Nice. So,
Well, the person I'm thinking of might have some connections to that as well. So
Okay.
let's do it.
Okay. Good times. So, but again, I just want to thank you guys for joining us. You guys, especially anybody who's been in the chat, Tats, Umpty, J&J, anybody who's been on Facebook. I haven't looked over on Facebook, so I don't know if anybody's even there. So I don't know. I'll put it over there. But anybody who's on Ryan Milky's channel, make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell. Let's get him to 1,000 subs for sure. He deserves it. He's been doing this way too long. So, and we need to see New York videos. So, push him. So,
Cool.
Thank you very much.
That's about all I got. Thank you guys for again joining us. I mean, I can't say that enough. This
Rest
has
in
been a
peace to all
blast.
the celebrities that passed away this week, and yeah,
Hey,
What a week! What a week!
crazy
Insane.
week.
I mean, we lost Dolly, and then we lost Tim Curry, and then the voice of Transformers,
Peter
Yeah.
Cullen.
Optimus Prime. Yeah.
Cullen.
Peter Cullen.
Colin. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and a complete throwback would be for me to say, I appreciate all you guys. I know you have a lot of ways you can spend your time, but you chose to spend it with us, and we appreciate you for doing that.
yes. Thank you guys. We'll see you when we see you again
Soon.
Deuces.
soon. Bye, everybody.